Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football. Conditions are absolutely splendid and the folk of this town have come out in their droves for this match. Why wouldn't they? It is an ideal circumstance for what could be an ideal game. Everybody has been attracted to it. It has been the talk of the town, and the buses have been packed, double-decker buses lining up outside. Coaches have carried thousands of away supporters here too, and all of it adds up to make a terrific, a crackling atmosphere. The match, I think, will be quite a spectacle. Oh, this really is a great venue. It adds so much character to every game it stages. Well, a quick look at the opposition, and results really have not been good for them at all just recently. They haven't won at all in the last three.
No, there's no hiding place, Peter. This is becoming a little too serious, and with the usual sound bites being bandied about, they're beginning to run out of excuses for me. The atmosphere amongst the supporters has turned to one of strain, and I just going for goal! Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Luis Suarez! Luis Suarez! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break.
On the back foot, it's Luis Suarez! No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And for a moment, time stood still.
You lucky boy, you lucky boy. Giving the ball away like that is usually punished.
He's had a shot, and oh! Oh, that was no routine save.
Oh, that's a sparkling save, absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra-sharp.
Cleared away. That's some clever work on the flank.
Yeah, they seem to be encouraging both fullbacks to ease inside, so we'll keep an eye on that to see if it all works out.
Breaks on here. It's come through. Yedlin does well to read it and intercepts. And it's played forward. He's looked long this time. Just ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Sanchez. Hoists it forward. Son Heung-min. Sanchez. That's clear cut, it's a free kick. Son Heung-min! And he's there to make a great save.
Son Heung-min simply didn't do anything wrong. He was thwarted by brilliance.
It's gone out for a throw-in. Tries to get it forward quickly. Out to the left it goes. And it's Yedlin. Maybe goalless, but it is not without interest.
Yeah, and it's been like a breath of fresh air to their attack.
He hits it!
Well, that's confidence for you. Distance doesn't even bother him.
Looks to thread it through. Suarez gets flagged offside. Keeper's got good distance on that. Rakitic battles to win it back. Luis Suarez. Forward it goes. Defending of the desperate variety. Played out to the right. Oh, really good feet from him. Oh, well defended. That had to be done. Oh, they can break here. Ball through needs to be good here. It's an entertaining game, this. Both teams have had chances, but it is still 0-0. Lobs it in gently. Goalkeeper's ball. Messi. And it's Yedlin. Luis Suarez. Big chance! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
And he's there to clear it. He goes long. Has a goal! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, he did get himself into a good position. Something for him to cling to.
The referee brings the first half to a close. So now the team has broken through, but certainly not for the want of trying. It's been an interesting game up to now, but still goalless. The midway point of the game.
What
has a pop! To get that clear. Now it's Messi. He's gone for it! Messi. He's been taken down and the referee has pointed at the spot. And this could turn out to be one big kick of the ball. To get them off and running. And he's buried it! 1-0. Oh, dispatched with certainty.
Well, the keeper probably felt he could read that, but he's guessed completely wrongly. He's gone to the other side.
A 1-0 lead established.
Oh, half-time has been a blessing for this team. You know, what a great start to the second half.
He's got away. And the counter is on. He's left his man. Gets good distance on it.
Well, I don't think it was the wisest option, Peter, once he got into that position. It's not as if he didn't have people nearby.
And the weighted pass. And Messi! Oh, that's brilliant! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. Two to the good. They have breathing space.
Oh, Peter, it's a lovely piece of deception in shaping to whack it and then opting for a lovely little lob.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Two goals ahead and looking comfortable. Well, that's where he wants it. Yedlin proves too strong there. Messi. Messi. It's got through to him. Goes for goal! It's in! Oh, I think it's been called offside. Yes, it has.
His delight very short-lived. The referee's assistant did have his flag up. It might have been close, but it was correct.
Disappointment and relief on either side. Nothing doing. Now it's Messi. He gets past his man. Tries to get it forward quickly.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Clearance and very necessary. There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. Plays it back. Shot at goal! And more and more and more! And they are cruising away. The contact was crisp and clean. That was just a rocket.
Oh, the contact was fantastic, right on the bootlaces, and it packed a lot of venom for what was a really potent strike.
Three without reply. This is becoming a stroll. Hoists it forward. Now it's Son Heung-min. And it's played forward.
This defence is wary about opposition pace.
So they're just not getting too tight.
Yeah, they know that if they step up, their keeper could get a whole lot busier.
There's going to be another change here. Son Heung-min scored an important goal in his last game. He turned in that cross to equalise in the second half. Good spell of possession this, but very little to show for it. Has he found his man? Well positioned to make that interception. And it's Rakitic. There's the through ball. Shapes to shoot! Really well taken goal. Comfort, yet more comfort, easing away.
Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
His second of the game, and an eye now for the hat-trick. Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Up towards the front line. chance to break. A buccaneering run from the defender, and it's Yedlin. In comes the cross. Has a hit! That's gone a long way up and away. A heavy challenge. That's pretty clear, it is a foul. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Players protesting furiously, but there's little or no sympathy from the ref.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Messi! Oh, what a goal! That is a gem! An absolute gem! And again, they pile on the misery. Oh, that is a bit special. He's made it 3. Quite a day at the office for him.
Well, he's been the outstanding player on the pitch and devastating in front of goal. What a display. What a player.
It's become a case of men against boys.
Well, unsurprisingly, Peter, the opposition look completely stunned. I'm not sure they can gather themselves.
He's made sure that that won't get through. Rakitic. And it's played forward. He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
That just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Played back in. Sanchez. Son Heung-min. Son Heung-min! Oh, terrific save. And that has been cleared. Fired in. Shoots! Yedlin can hoist it clear. Forward it goes. Messi going through. And Messi! And how good was that? About as smooth as it gets. This is as ruthless as it gets.
Well, I think we've gone past humiliation now. This could be doing some real psychological damage.
4 in the game. He is the man.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
And that is it. The referee has seen enough. A great day for attacking football. The artists have painted their pretty pictures. Only one team in it. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Yeah, they had a game plan which was about hammering away in central positions, and it paid off. For me, they were persistent and ruthless.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening. So, perfect blue skies, almost no wind, beautiful sunshine. These are indeed conditions for the beautiful game. The backdrop here, picturesque, idyllic. No doubt one of the best days of the footballing calendar, and it has added to a really jovial, happy mood in the stands, helping to raise the level of sound by more than a few decibels. Shirt sleeve order, very much a dress code. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely picture perfect for a game of this nature. And already we're underway here. Tries to get it forward quickly. Rodriguez. He's gone for it! And he's there to make a great save.
Oh, that's a sparkling save, absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
And he's there to cut it out. Yedlin. Messi.
Just to point out, Peter, that the fullbacks are quite high.
And what do they try to achieve?
Well, it's obviously a move to push the opposition wide men back and give them more to think about.
Has he found his man? Get a throw in. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Over to the left, and he's cut it out. Hoists it forward, dashing forward at pace. Rodriguez, and it's Herrera. Neither side yet able to find... Herrera! Oh, that is very close.
Yeah, the shot was enabled, Peter, due to such smart control and technique.
Jordi Alba. Yedlin. This is promising. Suarez making use of the space out wide. Jordi Alba. Cleared without complication.
That's just very well played. He can't hurt you with his back to goal, and he didn't go for the back heel.
Here it comes. Oh, good interception. That was one quality pass away from being a very decent chance. Looked very promising.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
And here's Suarez. Good clearance and very necessary. And it's Yedlin. He's had a look. This has gone, that's a foul. And we have the first dead ball situation of the game. Promising one. Messi! Oh, that's brilliant! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! There is the breakthrough! Oh, that is a bit special. Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
Yeah, and they know there's plenty of work left in this one, Peter, before they can actually say that the job is over.
Herrera. Gets the better of his man. Messi clips one through.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
Jordi Alba. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. And it's been taken straight back. Messi. Jordi Alba. That's the throw. Hardly anything between the sides, and the score is 1-0. Well positioned to make that interception. Gets away from his opponents. Oh, great defending, that needed doing. Rakitic. Oh, that is asking for trouble. He gets past his man. Shoots! He's done very well to get to that.
Well, you can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with.
And it's played forward. That is going to be the final action of the first half. So there you have it, a close-fought half of football, but it still had its moments, but ultimately produced just one goal. A more than decent game up to now.
Well, that certainly pleased the fans, and the players are definitely happy with that scoreline. The question is now, can they protect it?
Leading 1-0 at the break. We're promptly into the second 45 minutes. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. He's through. Going for goal! Good stop, that wasn't easy.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
The defence can get it clear. Keeper sends it forward. And here's Messi. Knocks it away. It's a throw in. And the shot!
Very speculative with little threat, if any, for the keeper.
And once more they can't get through. Yedlin goes looking. And here's the chance to counter. And Messi! It's off target and by quite a way.
OK, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break. That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
He's been bundled over. That is a foul. And that's going to be a booking. And this is the perfect opportunity to create a cushion between the sides. He's shaping up to have a crack from here. Messi! Oh, he's pulled off a fine save.
Absolutely terrific, terrific reflexes, goalkeeping at its very best.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Yeah, the ride is still a bit bumpy, Peter, so they're chasing the...
And the shot! And that certainly packed a punch. Messi, and here's Suarez. And here's Messi. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting. And it's hoisted clear. Here's the ball in, and he's there to clear it. That intervention was very necessary. Good challenge, he just stood firm. And it's Messi. Jordi Alba. He's there to hoof it away. And that's been won straight back. Played out to the right.
This is good ball retention, and it should be enough from here, but they want to double their advantage.
Jordi Alba battles to win it back. He goes long. Ball's loose, who's getting there?
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Driving on now, what can they conjure from here? Now it's Luis Suarez. Messi has a hit! He scores! 2 up now, and they are cruising.
Looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
Couple of changes then in quick succession.
Yeah, he's run himself into the ground, hasn't he? And it's good to see that the crowd appreciate his efforts, because he has put in a real honest shift.
2 up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, some fans are already on their way out, so that to me says everything, Peter.
Yedlin. Messi. Yedlin gets it back. Gets good distance on it. That's a throw. The final whistle. Solid, if not especially fancy, always in control. They did enough to win it. You look back on the game then, Jim.
There's a solidity about it.
Well, hello and welcome to you and to our coverage of semi-final day. It is a truly grand occasion in what has been a terrific competition, encompassing the entirety of this continent. You will understand, whatever language you speak, what this game means in either camp. You have to feel for the officials who are making their final preparations on such an important occasion. This will not be an easy game over which to keep charge. So what a stage for the players to take to here ahead of such an important game. So close to the final. A win here would be a giant step toward it.
Yeah, and if we were in any doubt as to this game's importance, Peter, listen. Just listen to the noise in this stadium. The decibel level is practically through the roof, as loud as I've ever heard. Here's to a contest that'll give them even more to shout about. I'm just glad that we've got our ears covered.
And that gets things running. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Yeah, Alexandro. especially on the overlap down that left-hand side. He can swing in a tasty cross from the byline or cut in himself and take a shot. Best of all, he's so incredibly fit that he can keep doing it for 90 minutes, by which time the opposition start to flag, and he's still going strong.
Okay, interesting. And it's Messi. Gabriel. Well, clearly we don't know who makes the final until the end of the second leg, Jim, but...
Yeah, I think, to be honest, Peter, it'll set the tone for both legs. I'm sure each manager has plans to cover both legs, and you might see a plan B, C or D.
He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Pings it out wide. Whipped in. And that has been cleared. Out to the left it goes. Looks to clip it forward. Gabriel goes for goal! Goal! Great reactions in front of goal. He just saw what was on.
Well, as they say, Peter, if you don't speculate, you won't accumulate. And we've just witnessed a player who was rewarded for his willingness to take a risk, as cunning as it comes.
Flamengo have an early lead. Good start. Alexandro. Just brushed off the ball there. Beautifully done. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. Up to meet it! Harmlessly behind. Jorginho goes up and over. Played into the middle.
They didn't manage to get nearly enough into the box, and that speaks of little ambition.
Messi. Jordi Alba. Oh, nice touch. Messi. It's come through. Away from immediate danger.
Flamengo have pushed both fullbacks into quite advanced positions here.
Yeah, that's interesting. So what are they attempting to do?
Well, it's a bold attempt.
Has a pop! Oh, that was no routine save.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
He goes long. Clears it out of harm's way. Can't get the better of his opposite number. Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Played into space out wide. Done very well to intervene. Gets away from his opponents. Messi hits it! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping.
And it's hoisted clear. Chooses to go back. Tries to stroke it through. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. It's a throw in. And here's Suarez. Well played, he saw that coming, and he has been fouled there. Jordi Alba. Another chance from a corner. It's a clearance. He's gone for it! And he's there to clear it. Chance! The ball needed to be better there, it's a wasted chance. He's made sure that that won't get through. That's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. And here's Suarez. Plays it through. Jordi Alba could try cutting inside here. And that has been cleared. Rakitic plays it out to the wing. And it's half-time here. So there you have it, a close-fought half of football, but one that still had its moments, but ultimately produced just one goal. A more than decent game up to now.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time, because in truth they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Well, I'm sure the managers talk the talk, and now it's time for these players to walk the walk and deliver a rousing response to a rousing team talk.
This could spell danger. Luis Suarez breaks on here. Now it's Messi. What an adventurous run from a defender. Danger averted for now. Gets the better of his man. Gets it into the middle. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Well, they say that your front lads should be that first line of stopping the opposition, and I think he's taken it to another level with his desire to get back and help everyone out.
Questions were asked, but he's given the answers. And it's Messi. Aimed into... In he flies! You can get that clear. And that's been levered clear. The outcome could so easily have been different.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
And it's been taken straight back. Now it's Luis Suarez. Suarez plays it out to the flank. A really good feat.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
Jim, there's not too much subtlety or sophistication about this. It really is a question of needs must.
Spot on, Peter.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, there'll be no accusations of a lack of effort. They're giving as good as they get when it comes to chances.
Forward it goes. Has he found his man? Messi. Oh, and the shot! Tries to get it forward quickly. Rakitic. And here's Suarez. Hit into the middle.
Well, to be honest, I think they're all showing no substance. Where's the final product?
And here's Suarez. It's got through and... Oh, well played. He needed to... Has a hit! It's in! They have come roaring back! Well, you've got to say, the odds on him missing from there were very slim.
Yeah, and I think we may have had too many defenders ball watching then because they just lost sight of the real danger.
Changes here from both sides, in fact, and that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, the big question now is whether they can keep the energy levels up and try and grab a winner. Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb.
Oh, well defended. That had to be done. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team.
Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick. Whistle's gone. That's a foul. He has shown him a yellow card. Rakitic. Just 5 minutes remaining now. Messi. And oh! Oh, that is a great stop! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
This is proving to be a very good spell. The intensity is great, but they've got to make it count.
Tries to get it clear. And here's Messi. And he's there to hoof it away. It's got through to him. Gabriel.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Luis Suarez. Time added on will be 2 minutes. Hoists it forward. And that will be the final act. Only a draw in the home leg. It clinks the tie against them with an away game to come. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Yeah, this looked the most likely outcome, but we've had a good variety.
Hello and welcome to you wherever you are. No doubt this is the standout fixture of the round, and I hardly need to tell you why. The atmosphere here is remarkable. A genuine sense of theatre, drama. It is akin to the eve of a coronation, with the coronation proper to follow after the final whistle. A point would earn them the crown. Easy work for the team that has been the best side in the league this season, or so you would think. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely picture perfect for a game of this nature. Well, it is good to have somebody who really understands this, the day a title can be won. Jim.
Well, let me cast my mind back, Peter. The dressing rooms I was in, the first point was not to mess up and make the game harder than it needs to be. So if you can go mistake-free for the opening period of the match, it offers the chance to go at it with one huge collective effort to do what needs to be done. No excuses, no regrets, but you must not trip up early on.
The action has already started. Champions-elect, hoping to become the champions for real. Perhaps this is the day when the wait finally ends. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Lorenzo Insigne. Well, they are working very hard to get it wide now, Jim.
Yeah, I think they've decided to concentrate on working the flanks to help the production line. It's where the room is.
Chance! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, that's why we all say indecision is fatal.
Battles to win it back. Out to the right. Yedlin is charging up on the overlap. And it's been taken straight back. Has a look and has a go. And he's there to make a great save.
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping.
Tries to get it forward quickly. And that has been clubbed away. And that's been won straight back. Played back in. He's got options out wide. And it's kept out by a stubborn defence. Gets good distance on it. The other side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Loose ball, who's going to get that? And it's got through. Defending of the desperate variety. No, that's not the ball he wanted. Danger averted for now. He gets past his man. Goes for goal. And he's found the net. Could that be the start of something big? He was urged to shoot, and he duly delivered.
I just think it's clever positioning from clever movement, and when all of that is synchronised with the right pass, that's what happens.
Big occasion, big goal, crucial lead.
Look, I'm sure that silencing the crowd would have been mentioned in the dressing room beforehand, and just listen.
Looking cross-field, changing the point of attack. Needs a bit of penetration to go with all this possession. And the weighted pass. Here it comes. There are a few waiting for it. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. It'll be a throw-in. Good idea, just poorly executed. Jordi Alba. No, that's overhit. Tries to dink it in. Ball through needs to be good here. This is promising. Shot at goal! He's pulled off a fine save.
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
Away from immediate danger. And it's Jordi Alba. Plays it out to the flank. Yedlin pumps it into the area. Cleared without complication. And there's the end of the first half. So there you have it, a close-fought half of football. The one still had its moments, but ultimately produced just one goal. A more than decent game up to now.
Well, you obviously have to give credit to the front men for the half-time lead, but I think the midfield can really pat themselves on the back too. They worked tirelessly for me.
Leading 1-0 at the break. Already up and running for the second half. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Jordi Alba. That's a throw. Jordi Alba. With massive leap! Oh, just needed a better contact.
I have to commend the wing play, but I have to condemn the defending. They've got to stop the cross.
And now they can launch a counter. And it's Yedlin. Oh, great defending. That needed doing.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
And here's Insigne. Out towards the flank. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. Insigne with the short one. Nicely controlled. Forward it goes. He's got away. Defender's on the back foot. Goes for goal! Knocks it away. Into the middle. It's a throw-in. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
You have to admire commitment like that, because he could easily ignore that and just kind of walk around and let others do all the chasing, but instead he looks as if he relishes the chance to dig in for his team here.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, while the temptation's always there, Peter, I think it would be ill-advised of them to try settle for what they've got.
for a throw-in. Just brushed off the ball there. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
I think it's great to see that kind of application and desire from a forward who wants to help out his defence. I think, you know, any good team, really, your striker should be the first line of that defence, and he's delivering.
Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Has he found his man? And once more they can't get through. What an adventurous run from a defender. A chance to play it in. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested.
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
Well, this isn't the time to talk about risks now, Jim, is it? They just have to hurl everything at it and hope for a break.
Just has to be done. Tumbo have anticipated an aerial bombardment.
Just looks like mass defence.
Yeah, it's a case of needs must at certain times, Peter, and they have to respond to what's being asked of them.
In with a header! No, not the best of headers.
Do I really need to tell you, Peter, that he has to do better, especially from there?
Two changes being made right now. Redondo. Hardly anything between the sides. And the score is... And the shot! Oh, and that should have been two.
He got too ahead of himself there, thinking how he could have made things safe.
There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
Yeah, it's pretty obvious as to who was going to be taken off. His energy levels began to sag, and he was never going to last until the final whistle.
Finishing line very much in sight now. It cannot be long now. Their crowning moment is imminent. Gets it back.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
The final 5 minutes. Just a few more moments for them to hang on. And he heaves it forward.
Tumbo have a simple task to find something sustained now and keep the pressure on.
Look at the defender bombing forward. Cuts it out. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Just the goalkeeper to beat. He's gone for it. It's a goal. And surely that clinches it. There really is no way back now. And that really is so impressive.
Oh, look, it's always great to see a solo effort with a goal. It's the ideal combination of pace and control.
Two up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Yeah, looks very much like the final nail in the coffin for me, I have to say.
So that's it. It is all over. Champions at last. Finally, they get their hands on the prize. Worthy winners, glorying in their moment. So on to centre stage come the central characters, the individuals who, as a team, blended into champions, and this is their moment. Well, good day, welcome to you wherever you are as you join us for the game, which is in effect the final hurdle before the big one, in which everyone wants to play a part. This game is delicately balanced. Certainly it is on paper. In reality, the visitors have perhaps just a bit more to do here. One goal could take them through, a goal which, if they achieve it, would surely go down as their most important of the whole season. We're with you from the Maracanã that has for so long been Rio's leading world-class venue. The most slender of advantages for the home side. I wonder whether psychologically, Jim, that might make the difference.
Well, Peter, I think being at home is not necessarily a guarantee of anything, but it's safe to say a lot is riding on who scores first. It either creates a huge wave of momentum one way or turns the tide significantly the other. We might see a twist or two here.
So it's down to business here. Jorginho. Lewis. It's Luis Suarez! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Suarez really felt he'd done enough. He's having a momentary visit to the world of disbelief here.
Plays it out to the flank. He's left his man. Plays a clever pass. Up to meet it! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. Yedlin. Messi. Messi puts his foot on the gas, and it's Yedlin. Goes for goal! And he's there to make a great save.
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
Chooses to go back. Oh, he's been flattened there. It's loose. Gets good distance on it. Try as they might, they just couldn't get into an attacking area. Hoists it forward. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both.
Messi! And here's Messi. And it's Yedlin. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
You have to admire commitment like that, because he could easily ignore that and just kind of walk around and let others do all the chasing, but instead he looks as if he relishes the chance to dig in for his team here.
And it's played full, and the finish! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then. Just to point out, Peter, that the fullbacks are quite high.
And what do they try to achieve?
Well, it's obviously a move to push the opposition wide men back and give them more to think about.
Jorginho. Alexandro. Has a pop!
Looking back on that, it was some save and potentially a big moment for the keeper and his team.
He's got away. He's gone for it. There's a goal! And they have an aggregate lead. That was easy, almost too easy.
Yeah, it looks simple, Peter, but it requires intelligent use of space and good understanding to pull it off.
Big occasion, big goal, crucial lead. Jorginho. Hit long and direct. Well played, he saw that coming. And they've been caught out here. Luis Suarez. He's there. Has a goal! Great effort, beautifully taken.
Yeah, the shot was enabled, Peter, due to such smart control and technique.
Well, needless to say, he was expecting a better ball than that. Rakitic. And here's the chance to counter. Good clearance and very necessary. Is it out of harm's way? Now it's Messi. Out to the left it goes. Now it's Luis Suarez. Gets away from his opponent. Loose, who's getting there? No question, that's a foul. He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Yeah, I mean, I think he did well to spot the run. He just didn't get enough behind it. It happens.
Jorginho plays it forward. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Shot! There it is! Parity restored, and the whole thing shifts once more. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Now that's what I call finishing, right in the corner. He knew instinctively who was where and didn't need to waste any time weighing things up. That's a cracking goal.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Look, get your seatbelts on, because this is showing up.
Massive leap! Just couldn't turn it in.
Now that was a slick move, and there were several options in the box to pick out.
Tried to play it through.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
That's gone a long way up and away.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Decent progress down the left. Messi, and Messi! Mighty close.
Messi nearly produced a moment of magic. He knew the strike was pure.
Half-time in the semi-final. But it has been an even contest, as the scoreline suggests, and it has been more than decent to watch. It's a really interesting game, and they head in at half-time at 1-1. So we're just settling back into this second half. Forward it goes. Rakitic. Tries to get it forward quickly. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Did really well to intervene and dispel the growing danger. Now has a hit! There's a goal! And that gives them an overall lead.
What a great finish, but how about the touch? It just allowed him to put the ball exactly where he wanted it, and the rest became a formality.
Flamengo get themselves into the lead.
Yeah, they deserve great credit for turning things around, but they'll now need the defence.
That's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. Has a pop! Oh, we've got that all wrong.
Oh, no, that was a chance. What a chance.
He could have been in, just needed a better final ball.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
And it's played forward. Loses his balance and loses the ball. Managed to get it away. And it's Luis Suarez. Now a chance to break. Good idea, just poorly executed. Talk about singling someone out.
Yeah, his instinct and the timing of his runs have proven fruitful, but they have to give him a harder time like that.
Alexandro. Jorginho. Hoists it forward. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Could be a chance here, and he's onside. That's good defending, very good defending. Good run, ultimately thwarted by an astute piece of defending. Crowd appreciates good football all round there. He's made sure that that won't get through. Oh, this looks promising. Got to make this count. Luis Suarez! Oh, it's gone in! They have edged ahead overall.
The understanding between those two plays a big part in that, and releasing the run on side proved the key ingredient.
Yeah, for me, this team seems to find it easier to attack than defend, but now they're going to need to dig in at the back a bit.
The defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. He's got options out wide. Gets the better of his man. Oh, shooting chance! It's in! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. And that really is so impressive.
That's always a great sight, you know, on a football pitch. Nimble-footed, showed great balance and a really cool head to finish. And that kind of dribbling is really smart.
Flamengo making consecutive changes here. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, unsurprisingly, Peter, the opposition look completely stunned. I'm not sure they can gather themselves.
Alexandro. Gabriel. And the ball's come out. And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card. But there's going to be another change here. Played it short. He's in space and looking for options. Real chance! And that has been cleared. He's had a go!
Peter, they have to fight the onset of desperation and keep enough cool heads to still deliver.
Suarez is flagged offside. There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
Well, he's worked so hard for his side, as you would expect, but you couldn't help notice that he was starting to labour a bit, so it's no surprise.
Defending of the desperate variety.
Flamengo are actually displaying tremendous fighting spirit. There's a real belief that they can still have a say.
Well, the pressure is relentless. It's a very high press.
Yeah, because it's all about winning the ball back at the earliest opportunity, a trigger by one player for the others to follow, and designed to force opposition mistakes.
Ball's out, it'll be a throw-in again. Great strength, too strong for his opponent.
Flamengo are definitely not going down without a scrap. Their attitude just can't be fought.
He's through and all and tries a shot! Looked to surprise the keeper, but missed the target.
Look, you've got to have the perfect feel in your boots to pull those off.
Knocks it away. Hits one! He's scored! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control.
It's a keeper's nightmare, Peter. He just couldn't pick up on it until it was way too late, having so many bodies in front of him.
Two up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, some fans are already on their way out, so that to me says everything, Peter.
And it's Gabriel. That's been leave it clear. And here's Jorginho. Cleared without complication. defending, but that'll do. Luis Suarez. It will be a throw-in. Tries to locate someone up front. And that's that. They have made it, and they've deserved to make it. A fabulous cup run has gone all the way to the final day. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Well, to go this far, it has to be on merit, with substance. And this is more evidence of worthy contesters.
So here we go, the final act in what has been a competition that has entranced us throughout, never short on drama or emotion or talking points. This year's edition certainly does more than hold up to its predecessors. It seems this is the game in which everybody is keen to play a part. The stands are washed with colour, proud renditions of their songs from either end. It really does have all the ingredients of a top final. This place simply a monument to the game. So much prestige, so much pride, so much passion whenever football is played here. Both teams, Jim, eyeing the ultimate prize here, unerring focus and determination in all of those eyes.
Bringing back memories for me, Peter. A chance to have your name in the club's history. Having had the privilege of experiencing this a fair few times in my own career, there really is nothing that compares. Once you get there, you want to keep coming back. I still feel like that now.
So, just who will seize their moment?
As with a lot of finals, caution plays a big part in the opening stages, but an early goal can blow all that away, so I hope that we can create an attacking contest here, which obviously we want for this showpiece.
No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And that has been cleared. To get it forward quickly. Plays it over to the other flank. And he's got the ball glued to his feet. Out to the left it goes. Plays it in. It's offside. Yes, it is. Jordi Alba. Rakitic. Oh, that's clearly not what he wanted to do. Jordi Alba. He's got through. That's another to add to football's endless list of could-haves and should-haves.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Oh, good interception. Messi. Now the counter. Luis Suarez. Referee has just said play on. And here's the chance to counter. And they are working very hard to get it wide now, Jim.
Yeah, I think they've decided to concentrate on working the flanks to help the production line.
He's gone for it! Oh, that's a terrific save from the keeper.
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra-sharp.
Rakitic. Plays it out to the wing. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Rakitic. Rakitic! He's pulled off a fine save.
Rakitic sparked a tremendous stop there, and I think it's fair to add, he just wasn't expecting it.
Defending of the desperate variety. Finds himself eased off the ball. And it's Messi. Jordi Alba. He's left his... He's gone for it! And he's there to hoof it away. Looking to hit the front line. Questions were asked, but he's given the answers. Messi is officially the best player in the team when it comes to receiving passes. Out to the right. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Forward it goes. Brings it forward. Gets good distance on it. Looking cross-field, changing the point of attack. Hoists it forward. Yedlin. Now it's Luis Suarez. Messi is onto it and can take it up. He is not one readily to admit defeat. Don't be surprised if he tries that again. Cuts it out. Plays a clever pass. Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. Over to the left. Lovely feet. Heave to the back post. And that's been levered clear. Messi. Oh, he's broken through. Goes for goal! And it's played forward. Rakitic. No complaints about that challenge. Robust but fair. Gets away from his opponent. Good running with the ball. Can they build on it? Plays it out to the wing. Crosses it in low. That's gone a long way up and away. Danger averted for now, and it's been taken straight back. And it's Rakitic. Luis Suarez. Whistle's gone, and we've reached the halfway point of the final. So both sides have drawn blanks. They've toiled at times, but it's not been a bad game by any means. So Jim, the halfway point of the final, what are you thinking?
Well, with it being a final, caginess is to be expected. Each obviously wants it badly, but neither wants to find themselves behind, and that's the issue now.
No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. We're promptly into the second 45 minutes.
Well, the first half didn't really produce the goals we'd have liked. Hopefully they've been saved for the second. For that to be the case, though,
real chance! And he's found the net! That could turn out to be a big, big goal!
looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
Big occasion, big goal, crucial lead.
Well, certainly the big occasion and a very big opening goal to boost everyone's confidence here.
Time and again they are repelled. Breaks on here. Well weighted. In for a hefty challenge. Strong punch. And the defence can get it clear. That's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Tries to switch the play. He gets past his man. That was always going to be the keeper's. Luis Suarez. Yedlin. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. He'll hit it! Yedlin. And it's Yedlin. Rakitic. Yedlin gets into some space. Crosses in a low one. Well, the pressure is relentless. It's a very, very high press.
Yeah, because it's all about winning the ball back at the earliest opportunity, a trigger by one player for the others to follow and designed to fall.
Oh, that is asking for trouble. Big shot at goal! They've done it! And there's the goal they've been looking for. And that really is so impressive.
Oh, look, it's always great to see a solo effort with a goal. It's the ideal combination of pace and control.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Now it's Messi. Gets it back. The defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. Now it's Messi. Rakitic. Messi battles to win it back. It's Rakitic! That has certainly tested the keeper.
Well, as tests go, Peter, the keeper has just received an A+ grade.
Towering header! He's missed, but by that far.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
That's not going to make it. Gets the better of his man. Driving on, a real charge here. And it's Yedlin. Strong challenge, but well within the laws. Tries to dink it in. Now surely has a goal! It's off target and by quite a way.
OK, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
Yeah, he's run himself into the ground, hasn't he? And it's good to see that the crowd appreciate his efforts because...
Oh, real danger here. Ball's loose, who's getting there? He's here, going for goal! He's got a goal! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Now that's what I call finishing, right in the corner. He knew instinctively who was where and didn't need to waste any time weighing things up. That's a cracking goal.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
I think they've done so well to get back in it, but it's important now that they don't become over-eager in chasing another. They only need one more chance. Patience is key.
Hoists it forward. A heavy challenge. Messi. He spotted the run and played him through.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Oh, shooting chance! And he's there to make a great save.
Well, you can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with.
No, that's not the ball he wanted. He can get that clear.
Well, it remains to be seen whether they can come up with that little bit of class to rescue the situation, and it needs to be any time.
He's through, it's one-on-one! Oh, it has a pop! It's a goal! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Well, none of us were exactly sure how that was going to end up then, but I'm delighted to see such a happy ending after such a splendid dribbling run. I mean, he really did fool that defence into wondering what he was going to do next.
Two up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Yeah, looks very much like the final nail in the coffin for me, I have to say.
There's a long ball. Well positioned to make that interception. And it's played forward. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Forward it goes. Timely intervention. Rakitic goes long. He's got options out wide. Oh, what a ball! Has a pop! And more, and more, and more! And the lead is extended still further. Just so calm under pressure.
Oh, this fella's as slippery as a needle the way he freed himself to score. I mean, for that defence, it was a case of, now you've got him, now you don't. Brilliant.
He's made it two, and no doubt he's hungry for more. It's starting to look like a done deal now.
Well, unsurprisingly, Peter, the opposition look completely stunned. I'm not sure they can gather themselves.
Away from immediate danger. And that is that. Simply, the big day was their day. A day for them and their fans. A truly proud line in their history. So on to centre stage come the central characters, the individuals who, as a team, blended into champions, and this is their moment.